What's up, guys? Welcome back for another one, part 2 of the inverted Street Bob video. I'm actually en route to go pick up the wheels that I found on Marketplace. So I got a pair of, I believe they're 2022 Lowrider S wheels. I'm gonna go grab them, bring them back, put the front wheel on the Bob, make sure everything fits and everything's gonna work out, and ride it around for a little bit. And then if I'm happy with it, I'll be taking the wheel off, get the wheels powder coated, and then we'll probably put both wheels on. I'm thinking about putting that Lowrider S rear wheel on as well, just so the rims match. I don't know. I do want to ride it with the skinny tire in the rear for a little bit, so just to kind of get a feel for the difference of things and stuff like that. And then, you know, like I said in the previous video, I'll start looking into what it's going to take to convert to dual disc. Obviously, I'll need another rotor, another caliper, the bracket for the oversized rotor, some brake lines, and the larger master cylinder. So, you know, start piecing that together and see what that looks like. But ultimately, that's the plan. But I'm excited, man. I really want to see what the difference is going to be, if any. You know, to be honest with you, it's got the stock Showa suspension inside currently, so it may not be much different. You may have to ride it pretty hard to be able to discern the difference between the standard forks and these inverted forks. But that's what we're going to find out. Alright guys, we are back in the lab, and as you can see, there's the new Lowrider S front wheel. The rear wheel's hiding right back there. But basically what we're going to do, we're going to move the rotor over, mount the wheel, and see how it goes. But right away you can see how much beefier and bigger this wheel is in the middle compared to this one. So that should do it. That should be the answer. Little PSA here. Anytime you're doing rotors or anything like that, use a thread chaser in these holes. It makes it a lot easier to tighten the bolts down and to torque them to spec. And in my case, I'm actually reusing these bolts. The rotor that I put on the Street Bob originally has only been on for a couple of months. But you can see the difference. This is a bolt that has not been thread chased. And here's one that is. So much cleaner. So clean the last bolt, mount the wheel, and we'll keep going. Alright, so may have gotten ahead of myself because I forgot to swap out this bearing. And I'm doing that because stock Lowrider S comes with this large ABS bearing. And it's got this color on one side, and if I compare it to a non-ABS bearing, you can see how much bigger it is. Everything above this lip here, which is for the ABS, and the magnet I believe is for the speed sensor, this bearing is too big, so I need to swap it to the non-ABS. And in order to do that, I need my puller. So the puller, you have this spreader piece here that basically goes in here, and as you tighten it, it spreads each piece out to lock into the bearing. Slide that into this plate, the inner bolt. There's a washer and a large bolt, and then you have smaller washers on top and a small nut at the top. So you want to get that all the way in there. So line up the plate, push it down, then you want to tighten this top piece here. This is what spreads the pieces of the spreader. And with this kit, this is 2 5/8 wrenches. And I just want to tighten this down as much as I can. All right, now we're ready to install the new bearing. I'm just going to take a little tiny dab of grease. Now the bearing is seated, I'm just going to put the rotor back on, torque it down, and mount the wheel. All right, well, here she is in her glory with axle grease everywhere. I'm gonna have a fun time cleaning that off, but so far so good. She looks good, she's riding good. Can't wait to get these wheels powder coated just to kind of finish it up here, and then we'll put that rear wheel on. I believe I have enough gap in the back for the lowrider S rear wheel. Nice little gap there. But yeah, I took the bags off because I get a lot of requests to see the bike without the bags. So there you have it. They're just so convenient. I rarely ever take them off. But I hope you guys like it. Like I said, we're not done yet. We still got a couple more things to complete this modification. And I know I get those comments like it would have been cheaper, easier to just buy a lowrider S, but that's not what I'm trying to do here. I'm just, in the tradition of Bob motorcycles, I'm just trying to chop this up and make it better than it was. So this is my interpretation of making the stock Street Bob a better weapon than it was off the showroom floor. So I hope you guys like it. I do appreciate you guys watching these videos. If you like videos like this, like and subscribe, because we got a lot more work to do on both motorcycles. Stay safe out there, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.